In a world where everything is up for sale, one man asked the ultimate question. What if you could buy a piece of the moon, literally by the square meter? It sounds like satire, but it's a true story of brilliant marketing, legal gray zones, and one of the most unusual business models of the 21st century. Meet Martin Haas, a German entrepreneur who didn't invent the idea of selling lunar land, but perfected it in a way that made headlines, sales, and a very comfortable living. While the concept of owning the moon had existed since the 1980s, Martin took it digital, scalable, and personal. In 2004, Martin launched a website with a simple offer. Buy a square meter of land on the moon for €29.95. In return, the buyer would receive a printed certificate of ownership, a detailed map showing the coordinates of their plot, and even a lunar passport. The design was elegant, the process was instant, and the idea irresistible. What started as a novelty gift exploded into a cult-like trend. People loved the romance, absurdity, and symbolism. It became a popular gift for birthdays, weddings, even corporate giveaways. Companies ordered thousands as employee bonuses or promotional stunts. But here's the twist. Martin never claimed the entire moon. He sectioned it into millions of square meters and individually numbered them. No duplicate sales. Every buyer had their own unique plot, complete with digital coordinates. When asked how it was legal, Martin pointed to the same loophole Dennis Hope once used. The UN's Outer Space Treaty forbids nations from owning celestial bodies, but says nothing about private individuals. It's unregulated, undefined, and open to interpretation. To strengthen his business, Martin registered a lunar land registry in Germany and trademarked his branding. He wasn't just selling paper, he was selling the story, the dream, a piece of the impossible. By 2012, his company had sold over 100,000 plots. Revenue exceeded €3 million, all from tiny, meaningless squares of a distant rock. But that didn't stop people. In fact, the more absurd it seemed, the more buyers it attracted. He began offering Mars, Venus, and even stars. The site evolved into a full-fledged space novelty empire. Customers could name craters, receive lunar citizenship, and even order premium frames for their deeds. Media covered the story. Influencers unboxed lunar kits. TikToks went viral. Was it legally binding? Number. Was it real estate? Definitely not. But was it genius? Absolutely. Martin once said in an interview, "People don't buy moonland to build on it. They buy it to feel something, to own a piece of a dream. And I sell that dream, 1 square meter at a time." So what can we learn from this? 1. Emotion sells better than function. Nobody needs moonland, but everybody loves owning something absurdly symbolic. 2. Presentation is everything. The quality of the certificate, the map, and the branding elevated the experience beyond novelty. 3. Legal gray zones, Yirsao Matsiai's entrepreneurial opportunity. Martin didn't break the law, he used its silence as his playground. In a world saturated with products, Martin sold meaning. He didn't claim the moon, he claimed a market, and proved that even the most distant ideas can become your next business. If you can sell the story,